Okay. Number 4, maintenance. So targeting vehicle downtime is really important. So whatever partnership that you are using for maintenance, I think this idea of the cycle time to get that vehicle back on the road after a maintenance event is that 48 hours. You can look and see how you've been doing, benchmark against yourself, benchmark against other fleets, but this is where you build SLAs in with your maintenance shops and your suppliers to hold them accountable for that cycle time for vehicle maintenance events by vehicle maintenance event type, right? I think that it's measurable. I think that we should be pushing our partners to help us with this because a vehicle that's sitting is non-productive and that does not help anyone. So targeting cycle time and vehicle downtime as a maintenance KPI, great idea. I will say that what's out there in the ecosystem is that the average cost of vehicle downtime can range from about $450 to $750 a day. So know what that is for your fleet, okay? Back into that measurement, get help, work with people within your organization, but try to understand what it costs when you have a vehicle down for an hour, down for a day. So when you know that, you can drive better results, hold suppliers, drivers, operations leaders, and everybody in that cycle time process accountable for their part in it to get that vehicle back on the road as soon as possible. So that's really important. Back to PM compliance, probably, one of the most critical KPIs as part of your overall fleet management and maintenance. KPIs, really being able to report out at every level of the organization where vehicles are overdue for PMs. And again, if you listen to, I think it's episode 6 where I talk about vehicle maintenance, I spent a lot of time talking about how to do this in a proactive way, how to drive PM compliance in a proactive way, and how to think about combining services when you can. So work with those partners, internal and external partners, to if your vehicle's going in for an oil change and it's slightly overdue for another service, and you've got another service that's coming up due, combine them, right? Reduce that downtime, get those services done, get that vehicle back on the road and productive. So PM compliance, cycle time and vehicle downtime, negative trending around vehicle performance by make model, right? And really holding your suppliers accountable when you're seeing negative trends in performance and trying to dig in and find out why, okay? So the keys here to being good at KPI management for maintenance is having the right tools, the right partners, a driver app that can drive great behaviors, automated reminders for service. Again, organizational KPI down to the driver level. And I'm going to say this for every single one, right? It's getting everyone who has a part in the KPI, fleet, operations, safety, held accountable by really giving them their data at their level and a way for them to manage it, right? Which again, really goes back to this idea of a single connected platform for managing your fleets. But we'll close out with that. Again, refer to episode 6 on comprehensive maintenance management to dig a little bit more into sort of how do I get those results on maintenance KPIs that I'm looking for, that I deserve as a fleet leader.